All right, we're joined by TSN NBA analyst Jack Armstrong. A 7-game series, and the Oklahoma City Thunder prevail. And, you know, you got to feel for Indiana. We'll get to that in just a second. But first of all, how did the Thunder get over the hump in game number 7?
Well, the key factor, and it's been a factor the entire time against Indiana, both of these teams, who wins the turnover margin? And tonight, Oklahoma City turned them over and got an opportunity to score 22 points off of those turnovers. I thought that was huge. And the other thing, Jay, to me, I thought they did a better job playing to their personality. They ran the ball. They were aggressive. The ball moved. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, we chatted on Thursday night about it. He had 8 turnovers in the game.
Yep.
I thought the ball stuck too much. Tonight, 12 assists, 1 turnover. The ball really moved. They played as a team. Ball got to the weak side. Jalen Williams was excellent. Chet Holmgren was really good.
He really was.
5 blocks down down the stretch. And then Caruso and Wallace give him 20 points off the bench. 4 made 3, so you had floor spacing. Lou Dort was all over the place. So, again, they played to who they are, and that's a big difference.
When you think of the Thunder season, they dominate the West in the regular, absolutely dominate the West in the regular season. Then the playoffs come and you're like, all right, here's the real test.
Yep.
2 game 7s. Like, that's a big thing for a young team like that. What will stand out to you from this Thunder team throughout the year? Not just the finals, but throughout.
I think they grew up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they're the youngest team since the 77 Blazers
That's
to win
right.
the title. So, to me, I look at them, and it's not supposed to be easy. And you got to prove yourself. You got to go through a lot of this stuff. So to me, what stood out was the fact that, you know, I thought they made great acquisitions of Caruso and Hartenstein. That brought a lot of grit and toughness to their team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was absolutely brilliant. Him, Williams, Holmgren. I mean, you have a team that could be really, really special the next few years.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you're going to be staring at the luxury tax, second apron, all those types of things. Sam Presti's done a masterful job managing their cap, and they have a ton of assets in play in terms of picks that they have. So they have a chance to really continue to retool their team and continue to play at a very high level.
And I want to talk about the Indiana Pacers. What a season, only to come up short. And then Tyrese Haliburton, we knew about the calf strain. Now it's a ruptured Achilles, which will surely affect him next season. He might not even play next season. Oh, can you talk a little bit about this Pacers team, how it might go for them next season? Because this is such a complete team. I mean, even without Haliburton in this game, they made it interesting in Game 7.
Well, I love T.J. McConnell, but he turned the ball over 7 times tonight. You know, so to me, he's a terrific spark plug player, but nonetheless not a starting point guard. And this is just so sad. This guy is one of the great players we have in the NBA right now. And, you know, as we know, if it's a torn Achilles, to me, it's one of those scenarios where it's a 9, 12, 15 month to get back to being really who you are.
For sure.
We're seeing this with Jason Tatum. We're seeing this with Damian Lillard. I mean, those are 3 of the better teams in the Eastern Conference. Suddenly you have Cleveland and New York Knicks, where you could say, hey, man, we got a legitimate shot. You got Orlando making a big trade. If you're Toronto now, staring on the clock at number 9 on Wednesday night, draft night, what are you doing? I think there's a lot of teams in the East looking around going, oh, my goodness, things, again, changed significantly tonight. So there's a lot to reflect on if you're an Eastern Conference front office.
Speaking of reflections, you've been covering the Raptors. You've been covering basketball
27 years.
Since the late 90s in this country, and you've seen everything. You've seen all of it. And now what you're seeing is a kid from Hamilton, Ontario.
It's awesome.
The best player in the whole league leading his team to a championship. How is that for you?
It's incredible to see how the game has grown. Canada, number 2 in the world in terms of representation in the NBA. You got Lou Dort, his teammate from Montreal. Then you have Mathurin and Nembhard. I mean, it's so you had 4 guys, major roles in an NBA Finals. To me, it's just, and the best is yet to come.
I'll say this. Kevin Durant almost stole the thunder of the NBA Finals on Sunday because Kevin Durant got traded, Jack, to the Houston Rockets, one of his preferred destinations. It's a blockbuster. I'm going to break it down for you. So Phoenix, in return, will get Jalen Green, another Canadian, Dylan Brooks, the 10th overall pick in this week's draft, and five additional second-round draft picks. Now, this becomes official July the 6th. Durant had said Houston was one of his 3 preferred destinations. He'll be 37 years old very soon. Averaged at least 25 points, 50% for the field, 40% from deep in each of his last 3 seasons.
What did that feel like? How do you feel? How happy are you?
You know, when people could just hang your career in a balance like that and just choose what they want to do with your career, it's a nerve-wracking feeling, but being able to kind of dictate what you want to do and then being with a team that values you, and I'm looking forward to it.
Kevin, people are going to hold on to that dictate what you want to do. Did you have a hand in this?
Most definitely.
How much of it?
I mean, they asked me where I wanted to go. Some of my destinations, I gave them to them, and here we are.
All right, so Durant goes to the Rockets, real talented young team. Though the Rockets do give up Jalen Green, a talented young player. First of all, what did you think of the move for Houston, and what did you think about what Houston had to give up to get him?
I love what Houston did. I mean, KD is one of the all-time greats, and even though he's going to be 37, and he's had a bit of an injury history, nonetheless, this is a guy, you look at their first round against Golden State. They struggled in the half-court offense, okay? This guy is a shot maker. He could score at all 3 levels. He's elite. He understands how to win big games, big moments. It's going to make it easier for Sengun, Fred VanVleet, Amen Thompson, Jabari Smith, Reed, Shepard, you name it. They held on to a significant portion of what makes them the second best team in the West.
Yep.
And on top of that, they still have unprotected first-round pick in 27 and 29 from Phoenix, who will not be good. On the other hand, you look at a guy like a Jalen Green, I am trading potential for productivity.
Yeah.
As good as Jalen Green is, if I have a chance to have KD for 1, 2, 3 years, and he can still hoop at even 80% of what he is, I'll take that any day over Jalen Green. Now, Brooks is a terrific two-way player. These guys were both good players for the second-best team in the West, so there's something to that. So I think it'll help Phoenix, but clearly Phoenix was in a tough spot because they had a gun to their head in terms of how little they couldn't get a lot on the trade market.
4th best odds now Houston has, according to FanDuel, to win the NBA title next season. Jack, you're going to join me after the first round of the NBA draft on Wednesday night. You're never leaving this place, buddy.
I love you, Jay. I can't get enough of you.
I can't wait for this. I wonder who'll be taken first. We know who'll be taken first overall. It's Cooper Flag. The question is after that, what will happen? The Raptors, as Jack mentioned earlier, have the 9th pick. You can see it right here on TSN beginning at 8 Eastern, and Jack will join me on the show after the first round is over.